family hath riches. I've been feeling kind of down lately because it's been so hard to get permissions, and I've landed a couple permissions recently, and just today possibly another two from someone in my family, someone who's looking out for me. So this one's for you, Kristen. Mwah. Thanks, sweetheart. Well, Memorial Day weekend was a bust. It rained all day, every day, until like 5:30 on Monday. So, couldn't get out. Today's not the greatest weather, but it's like June 3rd. Finished up work early. I'm going to run over to the park. We'll putter around a little bit. I'm going to try a new program on the Knox and see if that helps me find a few things in that pounded out ground. See you there. All right, well, this may be nothing. It's the most interesting signal I've had all day. We came here with no expectations, so it's consistent. And as you can see, it's pretty far down there. But I am expecting junk. So, without further ado, let's see if it is junk. We think it's right under here. There we go. See anything? Oh, I see something green. Ah, just a penny. Maybe a weedy. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a weedy. Faux show. See it? Just a little wheat penny. Nice green one. But it was really deep. Give me a second, I'll see if I can get a date. Well, I can't see the date. I mean, maybe you can. I cannot make that out to save my life. It's definitely a wheat penny. Oh, I mean, not too amazing, nothing too exciting, but it was a deepie, a deep and peepee. So, all right, well, that was fun. I don't think we're going to find anything today. I am not having much luck at all. Lots of trash. All right, I'll get back to you. Okay, guys. Well, I had a really watery signal here. And when I say watery, I mean the signal sounds very thin, faint, warbly. You know, a couple of passes it's not there, another pass it is there, but it was registering very deep. And I really had to go down to get this. And although this is something I've seen a lot, I don't think we've seen this too much filming for Chuckin Dirt. So thought we would enjoy looking at this together. So I think you can already see it down there at the bottom of the hole. It's right there. That is a silver coin. I don't think it's a very old one. I think it's actually probably a rosy dime, but it's going to be a silver rosy. But you may be noticing something. Usually when these come out of the ground, silver coins, they're shiny. This one is black. Black silver. This does happen occasionally. We do see this every now and then. I get on the camera here. There you go. And usually it has something to do with the chemicals in the soil. If the soil is like really acidic or it's got weird chemicals in it, sometimes it will tarnish the silver black. Also, this happens in like water. Sometimes when you find silver coins in rivers or lakes, they've turned black over time. But clearly that's a rosy. I don't know the date. Why don't we check that? Oh, yeah, the date's right under that dirt there. Conveniently. Okay, here we go. And there's your date. 1950. So we've got ourselves a 1950 silver Roosevelt dime. We're on the board with silver. I don't see a mint mark on the back. Let's just give it a couple squirts. I don't think we really need to, but yeah, do you see a mint? Yeah, I don't see one. So 1950p then. 1950 Philadelphia silver Roosevelt dime. So that's pretty neat, huh? Little silver coin in this pounded out place. So there are still coins to find. There's still things to find here. I don't think you're going to find much in the way of relics here. I've took so much junk today. But yeah, any day you find silver, it's a good day. I'll check the hole. I don't think there's anything else down there. I mean, I was getting a strong return on the pinpointer, but I think it was just that one coin. But if there's anything else, I'll let you know. Well, it's getting late. I'm probably going to head back home real soon, but I had a watery 13 signal, which could be a nickel. But it was deep, so I figured to dig it. Not a nickel. It's interesting. It's not super old, but it's interesting. Have a look. That's pretty cool, huh? I believe it's a small button. Not sure what it's made of, but it has an iron back, see? And if it's got an iron back, it can't be that old. Front, I don't know. Maybe brass? Not sure. Would have expected it to ring up higher if that was brass. But who knows? Maybe not. So, it's just some sort of a, I don't know if you call that a floral pattern or just a geometric pattern. But interesting, nonetheless. Something to wonder about. I'll soak that one in peroxide and clean it up a little bit. Pretty neat. Can't complain about that one. I'll definitely take it. Yeah, I'm getting tired and hungry. I think it's time to head back home. Alright. I think I'm going to swing. See if I can get one more target. If it's good, you'll see it. If it's not, you won't. I don't think I'm going to do a wrap-up. I mean, we've had one wheat penny, a couple zinc pennies, silver dime, and this button. There you go. There's your wrap-up. Well, hey there. Welcome to Chuckin Dirt. Today, I thought was the day that the Appleseed Valley Relic Seekers had their big show. Turns out I don't know how to read, and the show is next week. So I had to struggle to line something up. And I'm standing on the front steps of a beautiful church, located not too far from where I live. And a viewer of Chuckin Dirt reached out to me to see if I wanted to detect the grounds. Of course, the answer is yes. This church was built about 1890, 1900. And the diocese owns the church, the house across the street, which is used as a daycare, and then a big stretch of woods over here across the street. Used to be a school back there at one point and a ball field. That's all gone. So, of course, I jumped at the opportunity. There is a problem, of course. It is 90 degrees today. It's been warm for a few days now. And now is not a good time to dig in grass. I'll show you why. Now, this grass over here is pretty much dead, so there's not much harm I could do, but as you can see, it's powder. The soil is dry powder. So whatever tufts of grass are still green, if I happen to dig a plug there, they'll turn brown. They won't stay brown forever. When you have a browning or yellowing plug, it heals up over the fall and winter, and by the next spring, can't tell. But this is why we detectorists, we don't like to dig on people's lawns when the weather's hot. So if you're getting started in this hobby, and you're thinking of detecting in your own yard, you don't want to do it now. Not when it's hot and dry like this, because your grass is under stress. And pulling up a plug will strain the grass to the point where it will yellow in the plug. And you'll have a yard covered in polka dots before you know it. So, but all is not lost. There's an area behind the house across the street which is scheduled to be torn up. So I was told I can certainly do that area. And there's all these woods across the street. As you can see, there's quite a stretch of woods back here. It goes back quite a ways, all the way back to the other road on the other side. And I have free rein back there. But I don't know how long I'm going to last. It is very, very hot. And the grass around the church is actually not too much of it anyway, so it can wait. The grass around the house can wait. I was checking the ages on the houses in the area. We've got a mix. We've got some 1870s, 1880s, 1890s, 1900s, 1905s, one or two 1950s where lots were subdivided. So it's an oldish neighborhood, turn of the century neighborhood. So anyway, I have high hopes that we'll dig up something. All right, let's get to it. Mystery awaits. Well, it's hot. I'm not going to last long in this heat. I'm having troubles. But we did the little back of the lot there. It's pretty trashy. A couple modern pennies, lots of junk. We're up here in the woods now, and also lots of junk. It looks like people have been dumping up here. And it looks like bulldozers have been through here because I'm seeing like pieces of asphalt and stuff up here. So I don't expect to find too much. We may have to wait until the fall to give this property proper attention because my heart's just pumping in my ears. We did just dig something here though. Have a look. Looks like a man's ring. Junk metal, not made of anything precious. Maybe brass. That's it. No writing, no inscriptions. It's chunky, it's big. It's a little bit bent out of shape, but I'll take it. That's an interesting target. All right, moving right along. Hey, the heat wave done broke. After a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of solid 90-degree weather that I can't cope with. That seems to be behind us. Temps are in the 70s today, so I'm slipping out a little bit after work. And we'll see what we can do. I'm going to head to a wooded park. I've been many times. We're not going to find anything. We're going to enjoy our stay. Nothing awaits. I'll see you at the first find, if there is a first find. Yeesh. There's something you don't see every day. Just a big piece of threaded like rebar or something. That came off a pretty big tone. But junk, clearly. Alright, moving right along. Well, not sure what this is, man. You can see some maybe letters painted on it. Looks like red and white. Looks like maybe a small compact for rouge or something. It's very fragile, as you can see. The back was whole, but I was trying to brush it with my brass brush to see if there was writing back there. It just ripped right open. So it's clearly very, very fragile. I might be able to remove some of that rust and expose more of the writing, enough to identify what this product was. What I can tell you is that I'm right next to the spot, like right there, where I dug a 1912 Barber Dime like a year ago in a previous episode of Chuckin Dirt. And this rang up low. This rang up like 1112, like a nickel. So, interesting. Well, no idea what it is. For now, it's interesting. It's a curiosity. And if I can figure out what it is, I'll let you know. You already know if I figured it out. I don't know. That's the way that works. All right, moving on. You know, it never ceases to amaze me that in ground that I have hunted and hunted hard and hunted repeatedly and has been hunted by hundreds and hundreds of other detectorists over the last, oh, good golly, 50 years. It never ceases to amaze me that finds still come out of the ground. I had a very solid tone here, very easily audible. I'm right by the side of the trail. And as you can see, it is a silver coin. It's a dime. Looks like a Mercury Dime. Sorry I didn't live jig it. Too tired for that. It's a lot of work setting this camera up and then digging and then having it be junk, so whew, I don't do it as often as I should, but I feel like I do it more than I want to. In any event, we've turned up a Mercury Dime here. I don't know what the year is. I don't think there's another one in there. No. No, that's the tripod it's picking up. Oh, that was it. It was about maybe 5.5, 6 inches down. Not that deep. Rang in nice and loud on the big coil. So let's check it out. See what it is. Yeah, definitely a Merc. Can you see a year? I can't make it out yet. Back's all crusted with crud. This coin also looks like maybe there's some staining, some of that black silver-ish look. Not as severe as that rosy we dug the other day. But let's give it the old chuck and squirt treatment. All right, let's do this. Here we go. There. Can you make out the date now? I can't see it. Let's see here. Can't see a mint either. All right, give me a minute, and I'll wipe this off with a rag and see if I can get some details. Okay, I gave it a few more shots of chuck and squirt and then wiped it gently with my drop cloth. And as you can see, it is a 1929 Mercury Dime, and yeah, there is no mint mark. Beautiful. Nice little piece of silver. Almost 100 years old. And yeah, that was right here by the trail. Yeah, we're right here by the trail. As you can see, we're maybe quarter of a mile from the parking lot, maybe half a mile. Not that far at all. I mean, I've already had several people walk by me. So, there you go. History's everywhere, man. And we just scored a little silver, and I'm getting tired and hungry, so I'm gonna swing for a little bit longer, but probably head back soon. A lot of pollen here. It's starting to mess with me. Anyway, yeah, this mountain laurel everywhere, everywhere. Look, that's mountain laurel right there. And it grows all over the place in this park. Like all these bushes behind me covered in flowers, that's all mountain laurel. And it's just dumping pollen everywhere. All these leaves have got yellow powder all over them. It's crazy. Whew. All right. Silver, it's a good day. 1929, beautiful. Hunted out park. Not quite so hunted out. All right, man. Get back to you. Well, I'm tired. But that was a pretty good hunt. So let's recap what we found. Not too much today, but enough to make it worthwhile. We found that interesting little tin. Don't know what that is. I might be able to find out. I'll try for a while. A little 22 bullet, nothing special there. That's a modern quarter, 1991, just regular old quarter. And the find of the day, of course, the 1929 P Mercury Dime. And lots and lots and lots of junk. As usual, there's always plenty of junk. No shortage of that stuff. Anyway, that was it. Explored a little silver, a little history. Pretty good. All right, man. Well, I hope you folks enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next hunt. Pressed it many times.
Pressed it many times.
Many